Mama Francisca's Friday Night Love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wow. Life is all about love.
Hello, lovely viewers. This is Mama Francisca. Once again, I welcome you to Mama Francisca's Friday Night of Love. Indeed, love is a beautiful thing. Without love, no one can live on this planet Earth. Even God is love. And today, we are going to discuss a very important topic. 4 keys that young girls use to win the hearts of rich men. In our society now, the wives are losing their husbands because these girls are using keys to open the doors of the hearts of these men. 4 keys that these girls use. And I want to use this opportunity to talk to every wife to be careful and learn from these so that these young girls will not take their husbands from them. When we talk of a key is small thing, a small object that is used to open a door. And before any girl can enter into the hearts of these rich old men, they got to use a key. And today we are going to discuss about those 4 keys. I'm going to be snappy, but it's going to be very effective. Just listen, watch, and let it be part of your life. One key they use is they do not point out to their rich old men about the gray hair on their chest. Most married women, instead of encouraging their husband, telling them about the beauty of their gray hair, they use it to fight them. They tell them a whole lot of things using the gray hair as a tool to insult them. But these girls, this is the key they use. They only talk about the beauty of the gray hair. Some of them are saying this for saying sake. They are lying. Some of them don't even like the gray hair. But because they need something from them, they use the key of, I love your gray hair on your chest. I love your gray hair on this place. I love the gray hair of this. Meanwhile, they don't mean it. All that they want is they want attention of these rich old men. But the wives will point it to them and use this as an object to insult them. The number 1 key that these girls use is they use it as an object to tell the men that they still look beautiful despite their gray hair on their chest. Wives, if we can also use the same key, no woman, no girl, no small girl, no young girl, no student can take your husband from you. This is a key for you. It's free. Take it and let's move to the second key. The number 2 key that these girls use on their rich old men, number 2, is that whenever they come to them, they use a romantic tone to ask them if they've taken their medication. You see, what wives normally do is they also use the same medication. Maybe this man may be having diabetes or whatever, but then the wives will use it to insult them. You are not going to take your medication. All that you know how to do is to chase small girls and do this and that. But these girls, they will use the same key that you avoided to open the hearts of your husband. Instead of shouting on them, they ask them, dear, please, have you taken your medication? Some of these men will even go to the girls with their medication. They will take it, help them to swallow it. And you think this is not a key. It's a powerful key. If you are a wife and your husband is taking medication, it's not only high blood pressure or whatever. It may be any kind of sickness. Instead of insulting them and asking them to take their medication, don't do that. Just use the same romantic tone that these girls are using to take them from you. Let me tell you something. There's a story I heard. A man went to the girlfriend and died in the girlfriend's room. It's not because the girl killed the man, but it was because the man was suffering and thought the only thing he needed at that time is a romantic voice. So he went to the girl, but unfortunately, he died in the house of the girl. Wives, how many times do you want our husbands to go and die in the bosom of a young girl? Let's use the same thing and we win the hearts of our men. The third powerful key that these girls use is the power of name calling. Some of us, we call our husband by their real name. But these girls, they will use the keys like baby, honey, button of my heart, my lover boat, and all those kind of names. So for you to be able to maintain your husband, you see, we have some men, they don't have problem when you call them by their first names. But there are men who also want you to call them with nicknames. It can be a name you may be calling your husband in the bedroom or even outside. If you don't call any of these nicknames, those small girls are using those keys to win their hearts. I was once at a place with a man. We were discussing some of these things, and the man told me that what has made him to go out of the marriage is because of a name that girlfriend calls him. I was surprised. He told me plainly. He said earlier on he never thought of dating these small girls, but just a name has made the wife lose him. So please, wives, this is another powerful tool. Let's call our husband with their nicknames. If you don't want to say it outside, it's your own problem. But then inside, call him names. Sometimes there are certain things when your children are there, you don't want to say it. But then there are nicknames that sometimes when you call your husband, he understands what you mean. I call it the bedroom language. Let's learn, and these keys will be taken out from the hands of these small girls. Please, every wife should stay clear and listen to this. I used to be a member of a pastoral wives group. We had this discussion, and I'm telling you, out of the number of 20 wives, we all failed. Most wives fight their husbands when they request no missionary position. We are Christians, I understand. We believe in missionary, but our husbands are tired. They are tired of missionary positions. Let me tell you, these small girls, they will never talk of missionary. They know what we call the pick and act position. They know the doggy style. They know the screw. They know the fork and knife. So wives, let's learn all these things. If you don't have any idea of what I'm talking about, go and look for it, the pick and act, all that I made mention of. Go online and go and search and give your husband a new style instead of always missionary position. Because this is one of the best and worst problems that is happening in our marriages. Our husbands are tired. Jesus has been crucified a long time. Let's forget about the missionary position and learn more things. Until I come your way again, my name is still Mama Francisca. Please follow me on my Facebook, Mama Francisca, and like my page, Mama Francisca to the World, also on Facebook. Also follow me on Instagram, Mama_Francisca2, TikTok, Mama Francisca 4, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mama Francisca to the World. Also, I have a website, www.mamafranciscatotheworld.org. If you want us to chat on WhatsApp, it's +233 542 619011. Until I come your way again, let's make our husbands happy. Bye-bye.
Mama Francisca's Friday Night Love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wow, wow. Life is all about love. You love me and I love you back. All of me loves you. All of you